All right, welcome back. We are setting up here for the finals of our NGS Storm Division Season 6 Qualifier number 2. My goodness. Our finals today will be Bronze6 versus Anti-Clown Association. Titanic matchup to end off the day. Still best of 3, still just a best of 3. Don't want to burn these players into the ground on qualifiers. So, first to 2 wins will take the series. We are getting ready to rock here, so let's head on over to Map Select. Let you know that Cursed Hollow, Sky Temple, Garden of Terror, and Alterac Pass have been banned away for this series. No big maps allowed. We're starting things off on Dragonshire, courtesy of Bronze6. Let's get into it. Here we go. Anti-Clown Association will be first to act. Bronze6 coming off their last game on Dragonshire. Gonna run it back here. Bronze6 coming off a 2-0 victory over Imagine. They're in the semifinals. So Imagine winning their first round means they get full semifinal points for their appearance there. Which will be a big boon going into the next set of qualifiers. Starting things off with the Sylvanas and the Junkrat bands. Big damage dealers removed. Gonna keep an eye out for the Hanzos, the Chromies, the Lunaras. Sometimes even a Zagara can sneak into these drafts here on Dragonshire. Keep an eye on where those come through. Anti-Clown Association going to go ahead and ban out the Blaze here. See if Bronze6 responds with the Hogger ban, and they shall. The Tit for Tat going through the ban phase. Anti-Clown Association has Lucio available. Lucio's been banned pretty much every game here on our broadcast today. See if Lucio is going to be a first pick here for Anti-Clown Association. What do you got? What do you got? Hey, they got Lucio. Valimar snapping it up. Much to their delight. Bronze6 got the next 2 picks. See if they want to go back to that Diablo or Juan Pablo. Maybe save that a little later in the draft. Diablo gonna be one to watch out for here. It's gonna be that Greymane one. Pablo wants it early. Ferret locks in the Brightwing. Finn's happy to head on back to that Muradin he's been playing today. Hogger gone. Sylvanas is up. No, it's gonna be a Dahaka here. Dude abides getting that primo offlaner tied up here. Bronze6 looking across, no damage picked just yet here for Anti-Clown Association, so we'll see what they want to target here. Brightwing, probably not as worried about Lunara. Maybe a Hanzo ban would be in the wheelhouse. Let me get rid of the Chromie. Okay. Yeah, Chromie makes things particularly annoying for Greymane. You put down those slowing sand zones and Greymane all of a sudden. It's a lot less maneuverable. Diablo removed here by ACA. Those are definitely their 2 big priority tanks thus far. Outside the occasional Anubarak priority, it's Muradin, it's Diablo. Danny will happily jump onto the Johanna here, and Mason Blaze is going to show us some Yrel. Yrel, a solid pick here on Dragonshire, able to jump over that barrier wall in the top lane, which cuts down quite a bit of time and increases survivability quite a bit in that 1v1 matchup, or 1v more, depending on who comes up to try to gank Yrel. Anti-Clown Association looking for their damage here. Will it be Lunara? Gonna be the Hanzo Genji, the Shimada, the Wasamata Shimada brothers to come on through. Not the most consistent damage pairing, but they've got the damage when they connect. It is hard to beat. Kira in the last spot here. A little bit tough to pick Lunar into this. We'll see what sort of flex they're looking at here. We could do a double bruiser. Maiev, okay, yeah. I like doing some extra front line when the opponent goes Genji, just to have one less target for Genji to try to jump on. They've already got the Brightwing back there, which is a big help against Genji dive, but just showing fewer fronts for Genji to try to solo kill is always a good idea. All right, bringing it on back. Here we go. It's game number 1. On the left in the blue, it is Bronze6. Danny on the Johanna. Ferret playing Brightwing. Juan Pablo on the Greymane. Mason Blaze is on the Yrel. And, who did I miss? Kira is on the Maya. On the right in the red, Anti-Clown Association. Dude Abides is on the Dahaka. Vince is playing Muradin. Got Filth is on the Genji. Kelsier on the Hanzo. And Valimar is playing Lucio. Here we go. Game number 1 is underway. We've got a scatter quest here for Hanzo. We've got a health quest here for Dahaka. Those are the quests. Look at him go. Ooh, big drag comes out onto Yrel. Mason Blaze going to take a couple of tower shots there before moving it on back to safety. Bronze6 doing a good job of clearing up that mid before getting their rotations going. Double pull there from Kira onto 2, but Godfil still going to get away. Ferret comes on down to aid in the counter engage. See Godfil and Valimar over here waiting for Juan Pablo, but the rest of the crew is on the way too. Greymane remains safe. Yrel and Dahaka will battle it out there in the top lane. See what's going on with them. Not a whole lot of individual hero damage between the two of them, so I imagine both of them will remain fairly unscathed until the rotations come on through. Vince and Godfil, they're coming over here. Dude Abides in the area as well. It's a full-on invade. Ferret getting body blocked there, looking for a way out. Brightwing is going to go down. Looks like ACA is going to get this camp steal. Fitting 4 to this. They will get it. Godfil going to jump over the top, swift strike in. Mason Blaze got the jump there, but gets the knock onto Valimar. Camp stolen, but he cleared up pretty quick there. That's what a comp like this is built to do. Lucio Genji can basically just move anywhere with no worries in the world. Valimar going to go ahead and proxy a wave here, because why not? Dude Abides has got the top side channel, and we've got a 2-minute, 5-second dragon. It was looking like Bronze6 was going to convert that bottom shrine, but they could not turn it over in time. So we've got the weakest Dragon Knight that I've ever seen. Here for Anti-Clown Association. Battle continues here, and Valimar is actually going to be caught and taken down. Bronze6 responds with their first kill of the game. There's Anti-Clown Association. A little bit of clownery, just a little bit. It's what their heroes do. Nonetheless, there's a little bit of clownery going on. It happens. It happens. Dragon chipping away at the top here. Genji inside can basically stay until the moment the dragon expires and still get away fine. Dragon gonna get maximum value there. Juan Pablo being chased away a little bit here as ACA is on the pursuit. Ferret will be interrupted there by Valimar, so no phase shift heal to come on through. Kira activated the Umbral Bind, but couldn't find an auto onto Lucio. Now Anti-Clown Association thinking about taking their own camps here. Got Filth over the top there, will just be polymorphed and sent on their way. Seven's about to be here for both teams, as right now Maiev keeping an eye on the bottom camp. Kira did not go for the Naisha's Memento on level 1, so will not be able to simply solo that camp. We'll be able to do it with some help. Top right camp being worked on here by ACA. Kira is going to get this camp started. Likely have a portal in or a walk down from Ferret. Juan Pablo heading on down to help out as well. Right now, Anti-Clown Association, they're in the area, but right with Genji mid, they can't really contest here. So Bronze6 picking up that bruiser. Now 4 members on hand for Bronze6 as they try to support this bruiser camp. They're going to gather up Vince for a moment as Juan Pablo jumps in there, get a couple of swipes. Big pull from Kira, getting Kelsier and Valimar there. Forced to take a little bit more of a conservative position next to the fort. There's the jump in. Gotfilth moves in as well as the next scuffle is going on. Kira looking for some knife resets here. Greymane in trouble, will go down. Vince trying to find a way out. Will jump onto the point for a moment, but maybe getting wrapped around here. Ferret in trouble. Brightwing going to fall. Kira on the backside trying to trade out some kills if possible. Johanna actually going down behind the gate there, but Gotfilth will pay for it. There goes Maiev. 3 for 1 there from Anti-Clown Association. They're looking to pick up another dragon here. There's a dragon. Level 10s are also here for Anti-Clown Association. We've got the Isolation, Dragon Arrow, X-Strike, High Five, and Avatar. Fight continues on the top left here. Valimar just doing Lucio things. Boosting around without a care in the world here. Dragon Knight will not get the kick there as Maiev had the Vault of the Wardens available. This time Hanzo inside the Dragon Knight, not going to be quite as bold as a Genji can be, but still has the natural agility to get over the wall. Oh, the minion actually did get the last shot to take down the first structure of the game. Right now, Kelsier still looking for stacks on that level 1. 6 out of 20 on the Scatter Arrow quest. We'll see if any extra can be picked up here, as it looks like we got a fight going. Dudabides wanted to drag, but did not get it. Kira going to step on the point, try to pick it up with the containment disc, but not able to do so. X-Strike in the back. Gotfilth is looking for Kira here. Umbral Bind is going to get the pull, but Johanna goes down first on the point. Mason Blaze gets the ult, but still gonna have to walk away here. ACA gets the camp steal. Kira able to survive there. Now they've got a polymorph pull onto Vince. Dudabides soaking those tower shots for now, and that is Maiev to go down. A second kill here. Now they're looking for Mason Blaze, who has that charge ready to go. As I take cats off my desk, Mason Blaze will have to take a break back at the Hall of Storms. Jan, that's bad. Go on your bed. Sometimes he's decided that, you know, he's had enough of me being on the computer. Tries to jump on top of my mouse. Oh, what a cat. Anti-Clown Association currently up 8-2 on the kills so far, doing a great job of controlling in these skirmishes, which their team has built so well to do. A little bit of a chase onto Genji here. Still has the Swift Strike. Juan Pablo baited really far out into the lane there. Could that be trouble here for Bronze6? Now Johanna's got to step out there with the Iron Skin. Blessed Shield will not land onto Vince there. Juked to the low side. First bullet whiffs as well. The shrines are now active.
And the Dragon Knight's power is yours.
Dudabides taking the top side here. Kelsier taking the bottom side. Could be another quick dragon as Gotfilth gonna Swift Strike on in and inhabit the Dragon Knight once again. Vince being chased down here by Bronze6, but there is the speed boost from Valimar. There ain't no catching that dwarf now. ACA has been all gas, no trouble at all so far in this game. Kira going for a containment disengage, not going to find it onto Kelsier as bottom fort will fall. Giving Greymane the boot there is the Dragon Knight as Danny forced to pop the Iron Skin once again to maintain position. Now Valimar is here. Stun comes out. Kira taken down to half there as Kelsier following up with those long-range bursts. Dragon Knight going to peel away a little bit of this mid tower as ACA have secured themselves a solid 2-level lead here. Kira playing fast and loose, looking for a containment disc, but will not catch Kelsier. It's going to find the stun onto 2, but Valimar just going to go ahead and ferry the tank back to safety. We got Godfilth is looking for an X strike to disengage. And that's going to be enough here. Right now, Bronze6 just looking for any way to come back on the map here. They got a soak top, soak bot. They're trying to take the left side camp, but now Valimar and Dudabides are in the area. Godfilth able to get over the wall. Now, this is an ACA camp. Bronze6 forced to back away. Kelsier working on the low camp here. Get a little bit of help from Dudabides. 16s have arrived for Anti-Clown Association, so they've got that talent tier advantage back. Bruiser camp is going to be picked up here. Mason Blaze in the top lane going to try to get a little work done with this Bruiser camp that was claimed by Bronze6. We'll see if Anti-Clown Association is going to respond. Looks like Dahaka is going to head on up there to deal with that.
My beloved is gone.
Mason Blaze, not really any point in sticking with that push. It puts you in a precarious position. So we'll just move away, get some extra lane clear. Valimar continuing to scout here on the low side. Mason Blaze was ready to go over that wall. Should some CC be landed, but none to be seen.
There must always be a Dragon Knight. But
right now, Anti-Clown Association threatening another quick dragon. Kelsier, not 100% sure. Not a lot of vision there, but will step up and secure another shrine. And there is another dragon to come on through for Anti-Clown Association. See if they can pick up a keep here. It's still fairly early in the game, so the Dragon Knight isn't scaled out of its mind just yet. See how much this dragon can do. Won't be a heck of a lot. Oh, Dragon Knight actually baited behind the gate there and is now taking big damage from Greymane. Forced to move away here. Dragon Knight not getting a whole lot done. Will just be kind of cleared away. Juan Pablo looking for Kelsier here, but the Agility brothers agility themselves away. Vince looking for a long engage, will go for the stun, finds it onto Danny. Now Dudabides wants to find a drag tongue, but not quite there. Godfilth, nice little dodge. Dragon Arrow comes on in, stun onto the front line. X-Strike will not get Kira, but ultimately the Shurikens do. That is Kira to fall. Now Johanna caught out there next. Godfilth going over the top, looking for resets, but can't find Juan Pablo. Godfilth is stuck in the corner. Barrett needs one more auto. Somehow Godfilth is still alive, and finally Barrett finds the last auto. 3-4-2 so far, as Hanzo fell as well. Barrett blinking back to the minion wave for safety. This bottom keep wall is going to go down. Nice pickup there. Another find for Anti-Clown Association. Mason Blaze trying to run away here. Kira back on the battlefield as Dudabides wants to whack away at this bottom keep. Nice drag lands. Lucio's going to be caught in the containment disc here as Danny tries to gather him up. Big stun onto 2, but Valamar's still going to get away here. Nice bump back. There's the push off. Danny with the catch, but so swift and so brave. Curse Bullet says, you know, hey, hi, howdy. See, now back to full strength, and they're about to have their level 20s as well. Valimar continues to just do Lucio things. AC are going to go ahead and grab themselves another bruiser camp here as our shrines are activating. Bronze6 working on some bottom lane pressure. It will be evened out by this siege camp. Right now, Mason Blaze realizes they've got to wait for 20s. Bronze6 can't really take an even fight. They're going to use their map vision to go ahead and know it's safe to do their left side bruiser. But not much that can be done about the objective. Godfilth going to wrap up another dragon here. Anti-Clown Association definitely looking for a keep off of this. They've already got bottom lane softened up. They've got a camp and a catapult ready to rock. We'll see if they can get this, possibly slow siege for more. Lucio maintaining pressure in the mid. Dahak is starting to come on down here as the Dragon Knight is put into the containment disc. Polymorph onto one. The stun is going to land. Muradin is caught and blown up there by Bronze6 in a surprise defense. Valimar starting to be pushed away. Getting a little bit low there. Can anyone find the damage? Mason Blaze gets the stomp onto Kelsier. Hanzo to go down. Valimar still fleeing. But Bronze6 have 2 kills. And they've saved their keep so far. There's still a camp moving in. Dealing some pressure here. It's caught on the wave for now. But it's going to be moving to the keep in a moment. Polymorph is out. Still Valimar gets away. Wow, Bronze6 down level 20s. Miracle defense here on this keep. They lose no structures. And they get 2 kills. They're looking for more here. Cursed Bullet will not land onto Dude Abides, who got underground just in time. Bronze6 has shown multiple times throughout the series, throughout the qualifiers, and throughout the season. You cannot count them out in the late game. Kira looking for a pull there onto Valimar. Can they get it? Yes! Lucio goes down, and now they've got the hit onto Dahaka. Dahaka to fall. Chaining 2 more kills here is Bronze6. They've got a bruiser camp pushing out the bottom lane here. Godfilth is going to force Mason Blaze to head on back and deal with this lane pressure, such as it is. Fort to fall, still 40 seconds on Lucio and Dahaka here. As Bronze6 is going to try to roll this into a keep play. There is the stop onto Hanzo in the back. Polymorph in the front line. There's the Cursed Bullet as well. Vince is caught midair, has to pop the Avatar. X-Strike resets are coming on in from Godfilth. Juan Pablo and Danny able to get away there. The keep is going to be saved by Anti-Clown Association on the 5v3.
Another chance to prove yourself.
Next dragon getting ready to spawn here. Bronze6 getting as much of the map as they can before Anti-Clown Association is back to full strength. Godfilth continuing to keep that offlane pressure high. 21s are in for both teams. See what the fight situation is. Genji in the top lane is going to get this shrine started.
Remind this kingdom of his strength.
Vince discovers Mason Blaze on that top area. It's Bronze6 clearing out the bottom lane pressure. Genji looking for a keep on the top side, has the minion wave to do so. And the Shuriken, big hits onto the same target there. Double stun from Vince. The follow-up is there from Dahaka, but the bullseye came in a little bit too soon. Godfilth ready to engage. Catapult locked in on the top keep could spell the end for that lane's structure. We shall see. We got a collapse here coming on in from Bronze6. They're going after Valimar. Containment disc barely misses there from Kira. Umbral Bind connects. There's the Polymorph, and Lucio is down. There's the Blessed Shield. Big arrow from Hanzo over the top. Vince and Dude Abides manage to get away, but Valimar goes down. All of a sudden, Bronze6 have a small opening here. Not enough to just charge at the core. They've created quite a gap. They can find one more. There's the Polymorph coming out. Ooh, barely getting over the wall there was Vince. There was some CC on the way. Right now, Anti-Clown Association just dancing around the map best they can, trying to delay out. Let Lucio get back on the battlefield. Mason Blaze is not too worried about the Genji pressure, but does have to give up the top shrine. Vince on the top side has the long jump to move away. Tahaka taking the top altar back. Top shrine, I should say. This Mason Blaze going to try to convert it once again here for Bronze6. Greymane stacks, heck yeah, 27 out of 30. For Juan Pablo, bringing the noise. Anti-Clown Association looking to respond with their own bruiser camp here as Vince is being pinged. There's the polymorph. Can they get the silence? There's the stun. Follow-up is there. Avatar is just in time, though. Vince survives. Tahaka is put into the containment. But manages to get away. That's some big olds down on the side of Bronze6. Godfilth moves away. Anti-Clown Association trying to get some pressure here in the top lane, get the first keep of the game down. Juan Pablo converts the bottom altar. Swift Strike has already been used. Polymorph is out. Godfilth still has the X-Strike, but that is the last bit of movement. There is the shield. Containment Disc goes out onto Lucio. Rail in the back, gets the stun into the wall. Can Valimar get out of this one? Just barely does Valimar survive. Kira, oh, wanted the fan. Lucio lives. Muradin will not, though. Bronze6 finds yet another kill. They've lost top keep to the pressure. Mason Blaze looking to possibly make a dragon play here. Dudabides will not get into the point on time, and this is going to be Ferret in the area, but Ferret doesn't want to get that dragon. Juan Pablo going to give this a shot. Godfilth in the area will be polymorphed before the shurikens can get the interrupt. Bronze6 on 2 battered keeps in a dream. Have a late game Dragon Knight. They don't have any minion pressure. They're going to try to barrel themselves through and find a keep, with Muradin still down for 20 seconds. Tahaka in the back will not get the pull. Here's Godfilth. X-striking on in, will not get hit with the containment disc, though. Muradin back in 5 seconds here as this keep is being cleaved down. Will Bronze6 move forward and try to end right now? X-strike dodges on the kick. Valimar pushes away here as the core is now taking damage. The Dragon Knight has cleaved it away. Bronze6 is trying for the win right now. 70% on the core. Danny and crew, they're moving in. 50%. Kira is low. Kira's down, but the core is low as well. That's Yrel to fall. Danny's still working. 12%. There's Greymane. There's Brightwing, and the core is saved at 10% health. Anti-Clown Association is going to move across the map and use their minion pressure to win game number 1. Bronze6 with a heroic effort in the late game. Just 10% short, that close to getting a big win in game number 1. Nonetheless, Anti-Clown Association will hang on, take game number 1, and be 1 win away from qualifying for Storm Division Season 6. GG. Quite the exciting game number 1. That close for Bronze6. Well played. ACA, though, coming out on top with a very well executed skill comp. Let's go to the post-match. Take a look at the damage. Juan Pablo with a double nice set of statistics. 169 on the siege and 69 on the hero damage. That's double nice. Godfilth on the Genji. Top siege, top hero damage for the side of ACA. Take a look at the talent screen as we prepare ourselves for game number 2. Alrighty. Quite a banger in game number 1. All right. We are going to Battlefield of Eternity here for game number 2. This one chosen by ACA. Bronze6 going for the first pick option. Looks like one player's headed off to get some water. We jumped too soon. We'll bring it to me for a second. Back to me for a second. You can get some sleeping cat time. What a good cat I have. Yeah, wishings come on through. Alright, teams are ready. Say hit that go button, get into Battlefield of Eternity here for game 2. Bronze6 showing they're no slouches. See if they got what it takes to burn down the anti-clown. Or if Anti-Clown Association is going to be our second team to qualify. We shall see. Let's jump into the draft. We are here. Lucio going to be banned out there by Bronze6. Not surprising after the Game 1 performance there from Valimar. Junkrat to be removed next. See, look at all these Overwatch bans. This is what happens. Someone goes all Overwatch and everyone goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Overwatch of the Storm." That's what wins games. Anti-Clown Association considering their 4th ban. Or their 2nd ban, I suppose. Depends on your perspective. It's my 4th ban. Vala taken away. So, Hanzo already banned out. That's a big one for this map. You do your Hogger, your Blaze, you could take the Sylvanas early. If you want to stay super hidden in your plans. Tahaka's not a bad choice. The world is Bronze6's oyster. And they will fill that oyster with Blaze. Flambe oyster. Mason Blaze. Happy to reprise the role, has been getting some big banger plays all day long with Blaze. Anti-Clown Association, considering their options here. Do you take Hogger to Haken now? I think they take Diablo now. You just go Diablo Brightwing. Boom! Oh my god, I'm just the greatest caster of all time. Can you believe the things that I say and am occasionally right about? Unbelievable. Muradin Greymane coming on through here for Bronze6. Juan Pablo has just been an absolute monster on Greymane their entire career. We'll play it at every opportunity. When they're not playing Phoenix. Anti-Clown Association considering their next ban here. They've already got the healer. Wouldn't be surprised to see something like an Anduin ban. Kerosene. Okay. Yeah, Kerosene can dive in pretty good there with Muradin and Greymane. It can come through here on Battlefield of Eternity. I'm trying to remember the last time I saw a Ferret Kerosene. Not unheard of, just not as common. Okay, yeah. Genji to be removed here by Bronze6. Anti-Clown Association considering their next two picks. Sylvanas probably a decent choice here, unless they're trying to do something real spicy-like. Let's see what the thoughts are here on the right. Sylvanas here for Kelsier. Dudabide's going for that Malthael. Malthael caught a lot of bans today, but does do some decent work into Blaze Muradin. Dudabides, of course, just has to watch out for that CC chain that many Malthaels have fallen to. Bronze6, they need a healer, they need a flex. See what they can do against this front provided here by ACA. A Thrall here from Kira, looking to control that front line a little bit. The Orc Bros are in. It's Kira and Ferret picking up Thrall and Rhaegar. A little bit of extra cleanse, a little bit of extra forward damage. This is a lot of immortal damage and a lot of siege damage potential here for the blue team. Bronze6, if they can get an inch, they'll take a mile with this comp. Got Filth on the last pick. Looking for the counter here. Going for the Falstad. Falstad got that big disengage. A lot of people going to be in range of that gust, whether they're going forward, backward, or sideways. Got Filth's going to be looking for those angles. Alrighty. Here we go. Game number 2 is underway. On the left in the blue, it is Bronze6. Kira on the Thrall. Juan Pablo 64 on the Greymane. Ferret is playing Rhaegar. We've got Danny on the Muradin, and it is going to be Mason Blaze on the Blaze. On the right in the red, Anti-Clown Association looking to wrap up their big push today. Got Filth on the Falstad, Kelsier on Sylvanas, Valimar on the Brightwing, Vince on the Diablo. We've got Dudabides on the Malthael. My pleasure, Dinkelman. Happy to showcase the top level here in North America. Give these folks a place to play, a place to find the good opponents. Glad to be of service. Bronze6 hanging out in the middle there, just seeing if there was going to be a big Sylvanas push in the top lane. But we'll come on down for the 1-4 split. We're all staying off the map for now. Going to try to put the fear of the mini-map into Malthael. Follow-up is in, though. Brute comes out onto Vince. Diablo getting a little bit low, but has the movement speed to walk away. We do have Green Thrall here on level 1. That Rolling Thunder going to get some extra percent damage into those frontliners. The Thrall is so feared to do. Vince in a little bit of trouble here, going to be slightly body blocked. The Wind Fury is out, and Diablo is going down. First blood goes over to Bronze6. They will take advantage, jumping straight on the camp. They're going to melt that down. Get back in the lane. Checking on the top lane here, we got a little bit of a scuffle as Valimar able to help out Dudabides and taking that camp away from Mason Blaze. See if Bronze6 with their 4v3 take any chunk out of this wall before Brightwing's able to mosey on back down. Ooh, Danny almost taken over the wall there, but Vince didn't quite have the right angle on that overpower. Nonetheless, we would have had a jump over the wall from Danny. Nice polymorph into the corner, taking a couple shots there. Still Muradin with enough health to get away. Big group there from Thrall. Unfortunately, just one level too soon. I'm assuming we have Frostwolf pack at 4. We shall see. That has been the common pick. There it is, Frostwolf pack. Both teams going ahead and getting their shaman camps prepped and ready to go. A little bit early here for both teams. Bronze6 not going to take theirs just yet. As they have taken theirs, or they have defeated their camp quite early. So they're going to hold on to that for a moment. ACA will claim theirs, so Bronze6 going to be happy to claim their own. Mortals are coming on through here. Neither team set up to burn straight away. It looks like we got a possible gank here in the top lane. Kelsier in some trouble, will not ride the wave. Mason Blaze gets the vision and gets the kill. Bronze6 2-0 on these kills so far, and they look to go for the defense on this objective. Double root, triple root there from Thrall. Unbelievable work. Kira getting massive angles here. Is already finished. Level 4 quest. The defense is in here as Juan Pablo clearing away this top Immortal. Bronze6 off to a significant advantage here on this first objective. We'll see if Anti-Clown Association wants to go for the defense or if they just want to take a couple bites out of this shield. Vincent Valimar are coming across here. Godfilth is in position. They've got to get here pretty quick. Dudabide's coming on down as well. Juan Pablo being forced away, has the roll to escape. Nice stun there from Mason Blaze. Heals are enough to get everyone back to safety. ACA has put up a defense. Sylvanas on the right is going to put Bronze6 on a timer here. Kira thinking about moving in. There we go. Juan Pablo's going to be peeled away for now. Now focus is on the objective. Going to be polymorphed away. And still, Bronze6 is going to grab this objective, and the fight continues. Huge root into stun combination. Danny gets away. That is Brightwing and Malthael to fall. The root is in on Falstad. Triple kill for Bronze6. They're looking for Kelsier here. There is the spray and the wave. Unbelievable. Bronze6 is out for blood here. 5-0 on the kills so far. Solid level lead here in the early going as Godfilth flies in for the defense. Top fort taking some big damage here. It's still pretty early on, but this minion wave is locked in, and that will almost certainly mean the fall of this fort. Anti-Clown Association a little bit on the back foot here. But a big part of their power with this composition is getting to level 10 and getting that Mighty Gust online. Getting what I assume is the Lightning Breath to deny the CC chain. Or at least, you know, have a damage response to the CC chain in Diablo. So we'll see if Bronze6 can keep it up here going into the mid-game. Juan Pablo going to try to finish off this camp, and they do. Bronze6 getting the pickup there. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Godfilth getting some chip damage onto the wall. Vince looking for an angle here. We'll find one as Danny and Mason Blaze get in range of their gate. Falstad keeping an eye on Juan Pablo here, but with Rhaegar in the area, there's not a whole lot that can be done. Battle continues here on the bottom side, 4v2 for now. As Thrall actually came on up here looking for Godfilth as well. Level 10s are in for Bronze6. We've got the Bunker, Cursed Bullet, Avatar. We'll see what the plan is for Thrall and Rhaegar here. There's the Sundering for Thrall. I feel like it... Yeah, it's Ancestral. I think the Bloodlust is too heavily countered by Falstad to really take here. Mortals are spawning on through. The Shaman camps are on time for both sides here, but Bronze6 is on time for the first burn. Anti-Clown Association getting their lanes in check first, which would indicate they're probably looking for a longer second half to this objective. Now Bronze6 looking to catch anyone on the rotation that they can. Vince, the nice Flame Stomp Scout. Falstad doing some split pushing here as Mason Blaze going to break off and deal with that pressure. Stun onto the front line. Cursed Bullet lands onto Kelsier. There's the Gust. Kelsier with enough time to get on out of there thanks to Godfilth. That's Gust used. Bronze6 knows that they can take the next engage fully if they need to. Vince going in there. Avatar used by Danny. Shaman camps really still alive here for both teams, pushing into the forts. Anti-Clown Association going to be forced to back off and concede this objective in order to save their structure. See how well their structure's doing after this push. Objective is on the way here. Bronze6 just going ahead and waiting for the Immortal to be prepared and move on into lane. Falstad dealing with the top lane pressure here for ACA as bottom fort is basically gone already. Here's the move on to Vince, but still somehow Diablo is just kind of at full health. There is the Lightning Breath coming on out here. Big gust to move 2 away as Anti-Clown Association trying to reset this fight. They're going after Diablo once again, and this time it is going to be enough. Full soul reset onto Diablo. We'll be coming back with that 25. Bronze6 keeping up the pressure here, taking down the keep wall, but the objective is toast. Bronze6 forced to move back. 13 to 11 on the levels right now, but a level and a half lead. So far, ACA haven't really found their way into these engages. And need to make some adjustments here. Bronze6 barreling straight to the top lane here. Mason Blaze is going to get the scout, but not the stun. Danny jumping in there is going to find one hit onto Kelsier. There's the wave. ACA is going to boogie on out through the top side here. Mason Blaze finds the big slow onto 2. Danny has a stun onto Malthael. Sundering over the wall, and Dude Abides is going to have nowhere to go. That is a kill for Bronze6. Vince going to be cleansed, but still just so much CC. 8 kills to 0 here for Bronze6 as they look to cleave down this wall. Can they get more here? They don't have any minions. They don't have bunker. This seems a little bit greedy here. Bronze6 is now going to get silenced. 3 members extremely low on health. Playing super aggressive. They get away with it that time. Pablo going to go ahead and jump on this camp. They're going to see if they can get this rolling during this next Immortal phase. Shaman camps are up in about 10 seconds here. Anti-Clown Association back to full strength. They're about to have their level 13s. Blaze making their way back from the base here for Bronze6. Shaman camp going to be prepped here for Bronze6. They're not going to jump straight on the objective here. ECA is in position. It's Falstad and crew on the top side are going to start the burn. Bronze6 trying to catch up here. Juan Pablo jumping in. Will be flipped and stunned. There's the unstoppable polymorph. Oh, but gets into the bunker after the ancestral. Somehow Blaze survives. Juan Pablo will juke and jive on out of there as all ults are down on the side of Bronze6. Had to use everything to get away that time. Still got a 2-level lead here. As Kira finds the route there onto Diablo. Mason Blaze looking for a wraparound. Vince is going to be caught and taken down. Valimar moves away as Godfilth was thinking about a save there, but was not able to get to the fight in time. Mason Blaze keeping an eye on this camp, making sure it doesn't just go over for free. Bronze6 with another solid shield on this Immortal as it's going to head down to the bottom lane. 16 to 14 advantage here. Anti-Clown Association is going to need to take a couple of big fights to come back here on this map. Portal is on the way. 16 to 14 here. Malthael in the top lane right now as Danny steps forward. There's the stun. Curse Bullet comes on out. Valimar with the cleanse. Vince manages to get away. Kelsier warps on back as well. There's the stun. Great unstoppable though by Dude Abides to avoid getting taken down. Is the lightning breath coming out from Diablo, trying to create some space, but on the low side here, Kira, Juan Pablo take down the structure. Danny over the top. Ancestral is going to land onto Mason Blaze, and the tanks will trade. That is going to be Diablo for Murden. Thrall is down next here. Juan Pablo trying to trade out Forgot Filth, but no. Greymane falls. Mason Blaze not going to have anywhere to go here. 4 for 1 for Anti-Clown Association, but they're going to lose quite a bit of health on their core, as well as that keep that went down. We're down to 64% here. But still, that's a big, big boon in experience for Anti-Clown Association. Now less than a level behind when they were what looked like nearly over 2 levels behind previously. We need a couple more victories here, but they are priming themselves to do so. Painting the map red here is Anti-Clown Association. Shaman Camp and Khazra are on the way. Got ourselves an engage here on the bottom side. That's going to be Rhaegar caught here. The warp in from Valimar. That's a big pick here for Anti-Clown Association. They bought themselves some extra time to get the split push going and possibly take down some structures. Falstad forced away before that push could continue. Bottom fort is going to fall here. Falstad still pushed away in the top lane here, but Blaze showing on map, so ACA feel fine in their rotation. Mason Blaze going to mount up and get on back to safety. Even on experience now, ACA is looking to possibly pick up another fort here. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to create the space, though. Next Immortals are spawning on in now. We are in defensive positions. Bronze6 is going to grab their Bruiser Camp and then on forward to try to get this defense. Thrall and Blaze still dealing with the off-lane pressure here for Bronze6. Anti-Clown Association looking for a way in. Stoppable is popped here to make sure Dudabides didn't get jumped onto. Oh, Mason Blaze pushed way into the back here. This could be trouble for Bronze6. Bunker is used. Vince doesn't have anywhere to go, but will be healed up after a great Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas. That is Greymane first to go down. What a turnaround here from Anti-Clown Association. Looking for more here as Bronze6 going to escape through the top lane. ACA picks up the kill. Very nicely done. Be able to deal with this bottom lane pressure at some point. 2 catapults and a Shaman Camp. Looks like Falstad is back to base to help that out. Valimar is gonna juke to the left and be safe from what I can tell. Yeah, there's the warp in. Mason Blaze being chased down here by Dudabides. They've got a bit of a split fight here as Ferret on the backside going to be polyed and removed. Anti-Clown Association is completely flipped around the momentum here. As we approach level 20, picking up another few kills, they're going to have a big, big Immortal to push through the top lane. They do still need to deal with this pressure in the bottom lane. I imagine it'll be God Filth heading on back to deal with that at some point.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Right now, Valimar just making sure those catapults don't completely wreck the lane. '20s are here for Anti-Clown Association. You got 20 seconds on Rhaegar. 20s are close for Bronze6, but not here just yet. Sylvanas will make it here for this objective push. Blaze in the bottom lane right now as the Hellgate engage does not work. We got trouble here. Vince is going to have to be saved by the Mighty Gust. Blaze not able to push into core there with Brightwing still in the area. Will double back for this defense. Anti-Clown Association trying to stay spread here as they know Blaze is coming. Objective will be taking down this fort. almost certainly here. There it goes. Anti-Clown Association evens up the building count. Camps come back to the map. So it comes down to this one big team fight here. Both teams now have an open lane. Bronze6 staying off the map, staying together. Mason Blaze just going to go ahead and work on this bottom camp. Rest of Bronze6 lying in wait. Khazra camp and soon to be Shaman camp will need to be dealt with soon. Looks like Bronze6 realize the longer they wait, the more they will have to deal with in this top lane, so they just double back to get the clear. Anti-Clown Association, similar note, they have somewhat less to clear. They're maintaining presence down here in the bottom lane just to make sure it doesn't get out of hand. Danny may have been seen there by Vince, but there's no vision for the shadow charge to come on through. So our next objective is now announced. ACA just trying to get some chip damage onto this keep wall. Every little bit helps. Mason Blaze going to go ahead and get this camp rolling here for Bronze6, which they will melt in a matter of moments. So our immortals are spawning in.
I will deliver this realm from your
I'm gonna deliver the realm, you smelly mortals. I think that's the voice line. Deliver it, Cash Express, Amazon Prime 2-day delivery. Bronze6 try to watch their flanks here. They don't want to get caught by a big gust into a corner. Annie a little bit low here. There's the Hellgate engage. Can they get the flip stun? No. There's the Ancestral Healing committed. Wind Tunnel committed as well. This is Anti-Clown Association. Still with most of their ults. In a decent position, and we are in attacked spots. Stun will not land there as the flip goes out onto Danny. Avatar still ticking away. Finally goes down. Big silence arrow coming out, though, from Sylvanas. Kelsier trying to get Kira. Murden gets taken down there by the last rites. Kira has the... what's that? Wind Rush? Wind Rush to blink away there. On 6 on the 4v5, trying to step up here for the defense. They know that if this Immortal comes through, it's going to be super tough for them. Dude Abides is trying to 1v2, but will fall. Kira in trouble on the top side. Will go down. Malthael is back, but Rhaegar will not be. Rhaegar goes and gets taken down. Juan Pablo is just so slowed, cannot escape at all. That is Greymane to fall. Mason Blaze going to be caught here. ACA looking to wrap this up. That is
blue team dominated.
gonna be a kill. Mason Blaze trying to gamble for their life. I'm guessing that's a WoW guild, maybe a Diablo guild. Begging his friends to spare him. No such thing. Danny gonna valiantly try to defend, but this is Anti-Clown Association moving in for the swan song. They're gonna look for this kill onto Danny. There's the last rites. And that's gonna be it. Anti-Clown Association takes the 2-0, and they will be the second team to qualify for Storm Division Season 6. Very nicely played, Anti-Clown Association. A tough qualifier number 1. Comes back with a vengeance and is your second qualified team. Very nicely played by them. Let's go to the post-match. See what the stats can tell us here. Juan Pablo and the Greymane popping off with that hero damage once again, barely outstripping Dude Abides on the Malthael, both about 67,000 on the hero damage. Very, very strong series between these two. Bronze6 racking up another 95 points in qualifiers. It would take an absolute mockery of math for them to not qualify at least on points. So this, I'm imagining, will not be the last time we see these two teams clash. I'm glad for that. Alrighty.